Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Sunshine Acres. Jason here. A little bit cloudy here on the property, and it's probably a good day just to film a video about the Bronco. So I was supposed to be in the wood yard a little bit, but got some rain earlier and couldn't get up there. So this video here, we're going to do three things. I've not totally introduced you to the Bronco yet, so I want to do a quick walk around of that. Second, I want to show you a phone holder that I've selected, a dash phone holder. And third is a door storage containment thing as well. So I want to show those three things to you. If you've seen previous videos on the Bronco, you've seen the custom paint that we had done on the grill and the top. Absolutely love that. So you've seen that before. But yeah, we'll do a quick walk around. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is not a car or automotive channel. I mean, we're outdoors cutting firewood and working on tractors and that kind of stuff. But I do happen to own a Bronco. I absolutely love it. It's the favorite vehicle I've ever had. It's so much fun to drive. I'm used to driving bigger trucks and things like that. So when I go into town, I've got this little guy here. We'll go over the features in a second, but just super fun. I can park anywhere I want and just kind of scoot around, and super fun vehicle to drive, and very happy with this purchase. But I actually got it cleaned up today, so I took a quick video which I'll insert now of I was at the grocery store, and before I got on dirt roads and driveways, like you can see, I got mud on the tires already. So that's what happens out here. But for a few hours it was clean, and I took a quick video in the grocery store parking lot, and I'll put that in right now. Alright, we're going to do a quick walk around in the Harris Teeter parking lot while the Bronco is clean before we get back on some gravel roads. I just want video evidence that every once in a while she does get cleaned up. Looking good. So what we've got here, we'll do a quick walk around. I'll get behind the camera in a little bit, but this is a 2022 Bronco. I got it in, I guess I should have looked it up on my phone. Alright, so I got this is in mid-March of 2022. So original orders came out 2020. I think it was July when they first made the launch. I didn't sign up on the waiting list immediately, but I got within a couple months after that. So I think it was like October or something of 2020. Got on the list for a 2021 Bronco. If any of y'all know the story behind that, there was a huge wait list. Just like everything else on the planet, parts were a disaster to get, so they got backed up. They fulfilled some 2021 orders, and then pretty much everybody else got canceled. You went back in, reordered, and get in the hopper for 2022. So I waited almost a year and a half from October 2020 to March of 2022 to get this guy. Well worth the wait. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, I waited approximately a year and a half to get this vehicle. Well worth the wait, and it's kind of funny. I'm kind of glad it happened, because I went full circle. It was before, if you are familiar with the different categories of the Bronco, I was going to be in, I was kind of bounced around a Big Bend, a Badlands, Outer Banks, but definitely a higher model, definitely a four-door, bigger engine. They have what they call the Sasquatch package, which you put 35-inch tires and you know, that kind of stuff on it. So that was my initial build. That would have been in 2021. Once I canceled those orders and came back, yeah, I sat down in this Care. I'm like, I just really want this to be a fun personal vehicle. You know, it doesn't need all the bells and whistles. I'm not a four-wheel drive guy to go out and go, you know, on the trails and all that kind of stuff. So for the most part, it is just a commuter thing, and I want it to just be fun and sporty. And so I changed everything on it. I went to the two-door base model with nothing on it, with the exception of floor mats, auxiliary switches, and then my dealer had Badland wheels and tires, which I upgraded to that. So it's basically as cheap as you could get this guy. Stick shift, 4-cylinder, nothing on it. So I really enjoyed that from that standpoint as well. So I didn't spend that much money on it, and I think it's just super cool. Another channel, if you guys are into Broncos, if you haven't seen this guy yet, it's called Budget Bronco, and he kind of did the same thing. He's got a 2-door, the dark blue one, trying to make it look like the Jay Leno 1960s. He's got a pretty good channel, so check him out. That's Budget Bronco. He's going through and updating some things on his as well. So I'll get behind the camera now and take you around the Bronco. So as I said before, this is the base model Bronco, so it does not no updated or upgraded bumper. You do see where we got the painted grille, where we went with that cream color, and then the Bronco letters are in the base color on this is a cactus gray. So we got the grille and the top painted with that cream color. As I said earlier, the wheels and tires are upgraded to the Badlands model, so these are 33-inch tires. So definitely an upgrade from what the base model has. And for me, that's plenty. I mean, I know others would like a higher lift on it, but for bumping around town, I mean, this gets it off the ground a little bit, and I think it looks really good. So this is just their standard cloth seats that come with the base model, but to me that's nicer than you would see in a lot of vehicles. So it works for me. So we did get the upgraded auxiliary switches here, which we've not hooked anything up yet, but I do have some possible ideas. So we got that, and the floor mats are the only thing that were upgraded. But as you can tell, that screen is, I mean, that's good size for no upgrade or anything like that. So here's the back storage area. So it is the 2-door with the the climb-in small back seats. We have used those a few times. Definitely tight back there, so it's not a regular use, everyday type thing, but just to put some groceries in your work bag, I mean, this is plenty of space. Here we go, getting in the driver's side door. I'll pull this seat up. You can see, let me see if I can get that slide forward. I mean, you would not want to be doing that every day, climbing in that back seat. So it is definitely a limited use type thing for that. This is a better look at the screen there. But stick shift, super fun to drive. The cockpit feels nice and spacious. No problems with that whatsoever. So like I said, really enjoyed this guy. So that's it, just a quick walkthrough of the Bronco. Like I said, I'm not a car guru by any means, but just really enjoy having this vehicle. So now I'm going to take you and just show a couple small accessories that we're going to put on that guy. So the first thing we're going to look at is I have a car holder that sits up here on the dash, and it actually fits into a small cubby here, and there's a screw hole here that's pre-made to accept that as well. So yeah, we'll take a look at that inside. Do keep in mind, if you're watching this, this is for, I don't know which level it goes up to, but the higher levels, it has a different configuration of the dash here, and what I've got will not fit that. So just be aware of that. I know it works for the base model. It may for the Big Bend, but definitely probably not if you're into like Outer Banks or Badlands or Wild Track or any of those guys. So, but yeah, we'll take a look at that inside. The other item we're going to be looking at is they currently, for storage on the side door here, it's just got this netting, which is fine, but they make several aftermarket storage add-ons that you can put on there. And I've seen a few that are metal, and I almost got one of those, but the one we got is actually, it's a preformed plastic, and it uses the same screws. So we're just going to pull those guys out, and you also leave this netting in as well, so it creates a divider between your new storage and the door panel as well. So those are the two items we're going to take a look at. So this is the first item that we're going to be looking at. This is going to be the dash car holder, and this is the brand on this is Icarzo phone holder, and I got this off Amazon. It's about 30 bucks, and it actually, if you're in the driver's seat looking out towards the windshield, it will sit this way. It has a tray in behind that is up on the dash, and then has your phone holder that mounts in the front of it here. I mean, obviously you can rotate this vertically or horizontally depending on how you want to use your phone. I will say we took a 6-hour road trip last weekend, and we went ahead and put this in and used it, and there's a couple items, concerns that I do have with this guy, and we'll talk about that more once we're in the vehicle, where you kind of see what's going on. But so that's item one, and I'm gonna put a link to both of these guys. We're not sponsored by any of these guys. At some point that may be an affiliate link, so if you're not into that kind of thing, just please don't click it. But I will put Amazon links in the description if you guys want to go check these out. So that's the first item, and super simple. I mean, it's one Allen wrench hex bolt to go into that, so that's easy peasy. The second thing, this is called the Bronco door storage box, and the company is Mabit or Mabit, M-A-B-E-T-T. You can see that guy. I will do a close-up picture of that, and I'll leave a link to these guys as well. But you can see, pulling these guys out, I mean, it's just preformed plastic, pretty simple. Inside has, I call it a kind of a rubberized texture, which is kind of nice to soften the blow if you got a coffee cup or something like that. It's not scratching this piece or the cup itself. So yeah, we're gonna put these guys in and see how it looks and go from there. Come along. So I'll be able to show this a little better with two hands after I have it installed, but just so you guys see it before and after. I mean, it's literally just a tray that fits in there. I had this thing clean 3 hours. I already got sawdust and dirt on the seats, but that's life in the country. All right, I've got that camera gently sitting on the passenger seat, so I hope it doesn't get wobbly on you guys. Now I will show you, put a phone in. I mean, it's got a release clip here to adjust the however big your phone is. This is an iPhone 11, and one thing that I found, well, a couple things, when I put this thing vertically, it is a little difficult to get a cord to turn a 90 up into here. I enjoyed using this more so in the horizontal mode and plug in, no problem. The other item that was somewhat of a concern is when I hold this vertically, depending on how you have your mirror, it cuts off the top of your phone a little bit. So I was not a huge fan of that, and I think that's more so why I like to use it horizontally in that manner. So that's personal preference, but just be wary if you're looking into a product like this. Those a couple things. It did have a little vibration. You can see, I mean, it gets moving a little bit. I can tighten this up a little more, but some of that's just par for the course. You're gonna have a little wiggle on these guys, but that's it. I may or may not get it in this video, but if I do, I've got an iPhone 14 on order, and depending on when that comes in, I may be able to do a quick update and show you the size. That's with the bigger screen, the size of it in conjunction with this phone holder, especially vertically, because if that gets any taller there, I don't think I would like using it near as much in that position. So that's it. So the contrast on the screen, you guys may be able to see better than I can through mine, but we got 6, they call them Bronco bolts. They actually have Bronco written on them, which is kind of cool. So we got 6 Bronco bolts that we're going to pull out and put the new guy on there. I don't know if we can get this. If you can see that, if it'll focus in on that guy, you can see the Bronco bolt. So if you're a Bronco nerd, that's kind of cool. So here's the first one. You can see, so you got room for water bottle. And I like to leave the net in there as well, so you can have papers or whatever behind there. There we go, there's the driver's side one as well. I like it, looks good. Alright, so I think that's going to be about it for this video. Hope you like it. A little bit different than what we normally do. Again, the phone holder, that was the Icarzo phone holder, and that was about 30 bucks. I got that on Amazon, and the door storage units are, I don't know if you saw that card earlier, but they're from Mabit, and I don't think I mentioned the cost on those. They were about $60. So a couple nice additions to the Bronco. I hope you enjoy seeing those. Check those out if you want. I'll update those if we have any issues with them. I can't say enough good things about it. I love this vehicle. It's so much fun to drive. If you haven't gotten one already, go get one. Get on the order list. But appreciate y'all being here. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.